actually kind of funny with all her conspiracy type of things with flat earth and that HIV and AIDS is a hoax. And even as a vegan, I can recognize how making fun of vegans and kind of trolling them online can be entertaining and funny, but all this anti-Semitic, white nationalist, transphobic shit is just next level. That is so much hate to hold in your heart. And at this point, I don't even really know what to think or say, other than that I hope someone or something out there makes her see the light.
That clip was from a video Rebecca Brooks did about a year ago. She thought she exposed Daphne as this bigoted, transphobic, anti-Semitic. And I'm not sure if she is just so biased that she cannot see clearly, or if she's just fake news, as Skye likes to call her, an actual CNN reporter. So yeah, she made this video a year ago, and from what I remember, she didn't actually give any proof. I went back and watched it, and sure enough, yeah, she just guilted Daphne by association. She said, oh, Daphne went on this podcast where they clearly talk about all things Jewish, and they have this like feud thing with this Sinead girl. And you know she's a racist because she's holding up a flag with a swastika in a picture. But anyway, Daphne went on this podcast, so that proves it. And she talked about carrots and celery and how celery and carrots need to be in their whole form to make a good rich potato soup. So, yeah, this podcast that she went on. The clip that she showed in her video was just Daphne talking about Eugenia Cooney. So it was like, do you want us to go research this? But I'm not going to. I wasn't going to a year ago. And I believe I defended Daphne in the comment section because it was guilt by association. And I cannot stand that. Even the Sinead picture holding up the swastika, which still is association. But even that, I don't know the full context of. See, people don't seem to comprehend that intentions and context is everything, especially when we're talking about something like racism. For all we know, this lady, who we don't know, took this picture and posted it to prove that she would be called racist for posting a picture that no one knows the full context to. You see what I'm saying? So even though she probably is anti-Semitic, there is no real proof here. But regardless, again, that lady had nothing to do with, the claims she was trying to make about Daphne a year ago. So I tell you all this because recently Skye came out with a video. And because Skye actually showed many comments of Daphne not only talking in this sort of racist way, but calling white women Jewish as if it's an insult. You see what I'm saying? So my whole point is, Rebecca Brooks doesn't expose anything. She expects everyone to just take her opinions as fact. And then when Skye comes along and actually reveals what she should have revealed, what she should have dug through and listened to those podcasts and got the clips that she needed, so she takes the truth again and distorts it as she always does, like a CNN reporter. She says, oh, we knew a year ago, and we've been holding this information. It didn't bother us until we, disliked Daphne. When that, whether we knew or not, is not the case. That's, again, guilty by association. But then she says, oh, we're calling it a meme. We're calling this racism a meme. It's a joke. When Skye was calling Daphne the meme. She was calling her the joke. And furthermore, why is Michelle Lowe not denouncing this? I mean, she claims to be sticking by principle, standing up for what's right.
Girls, I haven't got my head around it. I don't actually really care, but I can see here that You Did It Wrong is insinuating by the thumbnail that Daphne Reloaded, I'm sure that's Daphne Reloaded, is fat, and this is You Did It Wrong, somebody who works with eating disordered patients. Interesting.
So here comes Michelle Lowe. Again, guilt by association, making assumptions, and then just demanding these assumptions are reality. Not looking at the context, not looking at the intentions. None of that matters in the world of SJWs, where you end up fat shaming people. You end up doing exactly what you claim to be standing against, right? Isn't that what she just did? She just fat shamed Daphne. So I just wanted to point out the hypocrisy and how these fake news people are apparently everywhere. Intentions, context, it does not matter. People just go based off their feelings. Like, I feel this, so this is what the truth is. Feelings are facts. There really are people. I'm learning this. I mean, I've always seen the cognitive dissonance and the bias and whatnot, but I'm learning recently there are people that are actually guided by their emotions, as in their emotions tell them what the facts are, and you cannot tell them or show them any amount of research telling them otherwise, So I'm not saying this is the case with Rebecca Brooks. This could be just bias. She's dug her heels into veganism. She's actually went more conservative recently, so I'm thinking there still might be some hope for her. So yeah, I'm just pointing out the hypocrisy. And by the way, beware of these sort of people who cannot respect you having different beliefs and opinions, don't care about context, don't care about intentions. It's a very scary thing to think that everything is contingent upon unstable emotions.